So two quick things on Creator Clash. Last we left our heroes, iDubbbz had, quote, relinquished his equity in Creator Clash. I still haven't heard confirmation about what that means. I'm starting to think that he just got paid out, that he just got someone to buy out his equity, and so he just ran off with the bag. But this other guy, Freddie Wong, is one of the other fighters, dropped a message in the fighter Discord, basically asking all these questions, all these concerns he has are just the most and I'm not saying this to insult him, I'm saying like this is how bad the event is, are the most common sense things that you think would have been worked out months ago, or at least there'd be some kind of policy for. So I'm going to read this. I hope everyone's getting a good rest day in. In the wake of the new announcement video detailing the change in ownership structure of Creator Clash, so that's iDubbbz relinquishing, or to be more accurate, the brief statement detailing changes in the ownership structure of Creator Clash, followed by 28 minutes of continued relitigation of what I'll charitably call internet nonsense. That's the other funny thing, is that he attached this, like, an official announcement for Creator Clash to a 28-minute drama video, and it's like, so you want this event not to be tainted by your drama, and then your only promotion for it, the only time when you're talking about it, is in the drama video, right? There remain some lingering questions. Communication with the fighters to be the absolute top of the priority list. This is so funny because Anissa's whole claim for the last 3 years has been that she's the full-time, like, fighter correspondent, that she texts them every day and makes sure they're eating their vegetables and all this shit. And he says here basically, we have no idea what's happening. No one communicates with us. What the fuck, okay? And he says that I've learned more from the event from muckraking Twitter accounts than from you guys. Great. You can't have your cake and eat it too. This is pointing out the fact that, you know, he says that he can't both run the event and be a shit talker, but then puts announcements about the event in the shit talking video. So it's like you're not actually separating the reputations. Comment miasma. Basically, there's a chilling effect from all the fighters where they're like, do I even want to tweet about this? Because I'm going to get drawn into the Palestine war. You know, it's like, I just want to tweet about my boxing event, but I'm afraid that all my comments are going to be filled with Hamas blowing shit up. Like, I totally get this. I'm sympathetic with this. It's like, if you're just these random YouTubers, why would you want to even promote this event when now it's become battleground in the third intifada? Okay, so projected timetable with replacements. Obviously, like I said, the headliner dropped out and Lena dropped out, so they got to figure out replacements. And apparently, they haven't even been told the timeline on that, which is wild. Pay parity. Okay, so I didn't mention this in the videos because it's developing, right? So basically, in the first Creator Clash, there was asymmetrical payments, as in different people got paid different amounts. Harley then wanted that changed. He wanted guarantees that everyone would get paid the same, and he was told that that was going to happen. And then about a week before he dropped, he found out that his opponent was getting paid more than him. So there's just complete confusion over whether this is the policy or whether it's not, or whether everyone's just lying, all right? So that's what he's asking about here. What the fuck's going on with that? Market and promote the event. It's so funny that the event is in like a month, right? And he's not even asking like what's the next promotion strategy. It's so let's make a plan to have the conversation for what the plan for promotion is. And this just fits into what I was saying before about how there's just no promotion, no plan, nothing. Accurately so the website hasn't been updated, and he's like, you probably should do that, especially considering that might like get into false advertising claims. He doesn't say that. I'm just speculating about that. He's like, I am sympathetic that it's hard to run an event, but you guys are retarded, essentially. I mean, I'm presenting this meaner than the way he puts it, but this is what he's saying, like, if you read this. Okay, so that's number one. This is Tubbo. This is one of the fighters. Probably one of the, now that the headliners dropped out, like, I think this guy has, like, 3 million subscribers, so, like, at least platform-wise, he's one of the biggest.
Did you see what's going on? I don't really know what's going on. Like, I was told about it, but I don't really know what's that. Let me find it. I actually don't know where to find this Twitter account.
He doesn't even know how to find the Twitter account.
Does anyone have the tweet?
He can't even find the Creator Clash. This is, like I said, this is their biggest fighter now. 30 days out.
Tweet. Can someone find this tweet? The official account, I literally can't find it. They, like, never tweet. I actually... Could someone link me? Thank you! Chad has got me. Chad has got me covered. No, yeah, what do you make of all this stuff? I was told about it, and I was like, what?
This is the tweet where announcing that Anissa and Ian are bailing. They're pulling the ripcord.
What? So, Ian and Ansia...
You can't even say your name. And this is... So he can't say the name of the person who, for the last 3 years, has made the claim that they are the top person. Looking out for the fighters, talking to them every day, whatever.
Sold the event, I think.
Okay. Whoa. Sold the event. Okay, so this is another guy who seems to think that they just got paid out.
To Real Good Touring, which are the people that run the event. And I'm like, okay. I don't really know why this is a big deal. You know what I mean? It's a PR thing due to the Ethan and Hassan situation. What even... Mate, I actually don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of context minus. Can someone hit me with a context wagon?
I don't blame him that he doesn't know what's going on, but it just goes to show how, like, little planning, how little coordination there's at all.
Because, like, the more I look at this, the more I don't really understand the concept. I'm like, okay, that's cool. They sold the event, but then everyone was like, this is the worst thing to ever happen.
Well, because
this is the worst thing to ever happen.
Because they're selling the event because it's been completely dumpstered, lost half its fighters, and everybody hates them. All from actions that they took. Again, it's like being the captain of the Titanic, and then you hit the iceberg, and then you get in a lifeboat before anyone else and get the fuck out.
Happen. And I'm like, what? They just sold the event, bruh. So no fight? No, I think it's still going on. They told me that everything would be the same. I'm still doing my training and stuff. I just don't really know what this means. I haven't kept up with anything. I haven't really kept up.
Isn't it crazy that this is like his first reaction to it? So the implication is that he wasn't told behind the scenes, like, hey man, we're going to drop this statement. This is what it's going to say. Don't be surprised. Here, let me answer all your questions, whatever. It's like, no. This guy is as much in the loop as we are, and he's now the biggest fighter as part of it.
With any of it ever, like, at all, really. This is just like me. This is the first I've seen of it, like, in the event I'm fighting in. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, everything I've heard about Real Good Touring is that they're very, very nice to work with. So that's good.
Yeah, if only we were working with them since the beginning, or like they were the... This would have been so much better if they had done this after Creator Clash 2, after the disaster, and they had relinquished then and then given it over to a real company who would have done all this shit that they weren't doing.
And hey, man, I signed my contract now, so I'm kind of locked in, you know? By the way, did they ask you to promote the event? Yeah, of course. They asked. I've responded to every tweet they've told me to. I gotta do my part, and also,
so
like,
no plan.
Dude, don't get me wrong, it's a charity event, but, like, also, they're paying an incredible amount of money for this shit. Like,
what?
You know what I mean? Why would I not?
The official story was that they were just getting paid stipends to pay for training and stuff. Now this guy's talking about it like it's an amount of money where you're being paid, like you're going to make a profit.
Respond to the tweets they wanted me to and promote the event. Like, don't get me wrong. They pay for a lot, bro.
Incredible. So that's that. Basically, for these two stories, what would need to develop is everybody else dropping out of Creator Clash or whatever. And for Razor Fist, we'll see if he's actually going to sue anyone.